Hi everyone, this is our third meeting today. I'm very glad to see you again. We learned the hypothesis and significance level for the study last time. We have to get data if we decide to do the research. This time, let's learn about the type of data through the scale. A scale is a numbered measure that measures a phenomenon or event according to certain rules. Before we learn more about the scale, we need to know why the scale is important. We must remember before starting this lesson, the scale is very important. This is because the research method and analytical method are different depending on which scale is used, and the type of result to be obtained are also different depending on which scale is used. The scale is divided into 4 types as follows: nominal scale, ordinal scale, interval scale, and ratio scale. We must memorize these 4 scales. It is easy to memorize the initial of each scale name. It is noir. As you all know, noir is the same as black in French, so I intentionally expressed the letter in black. Can you memorize it? If you cannot memorize right now, do not be in a hurry, but take time to memorize them. Now, let's remember this one before we get to the concept of one by one. The distinction between scale is based on whether or not calculation are possible. Even if you do not remember noir, remember the possibility of calculation like numbers in order to understand the contents of the lesson. The first is the nominal scale. A measure with no calculability as a number is called nominal scale. As a name, for convenience, only numbers are attached to items. Items such as school, religion, area, gender are not related to number at all. Here's an example. 1 or 2 has nothing to do with man or woman. Because a man is 1, a man plus a man is 2. So can you say woman? It is a ridiculous story. The reason for choosing number as gender are not because they are related to number, but because they are used as a way to distinguish between numbers and for convenience of research. This is nominal scale that has nothing to do with number. The second is the ordinal scale. I start with the conclusion. The ordinal scale also has no calculation as a numbers. The ordinal scale cannot be calculated like a number, but is a measure of the order as it appears in the name. Imagine marathon game being held. The first runner of the marathon is running toward the finish line. Then second runner came in, and after that, the third runner entered the finish line. 3 of them receive a gold medal, silver medal, and bronze medal. The meaning is first, second, and the third. If so, now the third minus the second is the first. Of course, what I told you to do subtraction means time. The result is first. Let's take a closer look at this. How does this result relate to the gold medalist game record? There is no point in talking about this, because everyone knows that there is no connection. There is no calculation possibility of numbers like this, but it's called ordinal scale, which has a meaning as a simple ordinal number. Well, the third is interval scale. The interval scale can be calculated differently from nominal scale and ordinal scale described above. However, even though the interval scale can be calculated, there is no zero in the meaning of nothing. In other words, the interval scale does not have the concept of absolute zero, meaning non-existent. In addition, the interval scale has the same interval between the measurement target and is configured in order. Let's think about today's weather. Perhaps the temperature varies depending on the area in which you live. There is temperature of 0 degrees. What does 0 mean here? Obviously, it's not 0 degree, that the temperature does not exist. 0 degree is the temperature that serves as the dividing point that separates the upper part of 0 degree and the lower part of 0 degree. This is ANOVA scale that does not include a 0, meaning that there is nothing. Well, now finally, ratio scale. Perhaps the most discerning people would have thought like this. This is the ratio scale. The ratio scale can be calculated as a number. For example, length, weight, volume, area, and so on. We can use this ratio scale in a variety of ways. Well, this time we've looked at the scale, which is an important concept in research. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. If you have any question in the process of studying on YouTube, please feel free to ask me. You can leave a comment, email, or visit my homepage. Thank you.